Hey everyone, welcome to the first lesson of the course. Now, this is what we're going to do. I just showed you, but let's see it again. It's a text made that looks like it's made out of jelly, and you can see like it's all jiggly and it starts jiggling a lot more and then it comes down a little bit. But well, let's begin by creating the text. But before we jump in creating this text that looks like a jelly, I want to explain just a little bit about how the splines work on Cinema 4D. Now, this text is made out of a spline which was made on Illustrator, and then it was imported to Cinema 4D, and with that is that I have created this jelly text. Now, importing a spline from Cinema 4D is actually quite simple. For example, let's go to Illustrator, and I'm going to create a simple path. Let's see, something like this. Doesn't matter right now, it's just to show. I have this spline, and right now this is just a path. This is just a simple path. It has nothing, it doesn't have any fill. I can remove the fill if I want. It's just a stroke. But actually Cinema 4D, all that Cinema 4D is going to see is like the outline, which is this. So it doesn't matter if you place some color, doesn't work that way. It doesn't matter if you set it to red or blue or green or leave it on black. What matters is the shape itself. Now, I have this shape and I'm going to save this as test spline. I'm calling it spline instead of path because Cinema 4D doesn't call it a path. It calls the path. It's called splines. So from now on, we're going to be calling the path spline because Cinema 4D works that way. So this is the test spline, and I'm going to save it as an Illustrator file, but keep this in mind. When I go to save on Illustrator options, instead of saving it to your current version, I have Illustrator CC, I'm going to save it as Illustrator 8. Now, it's a long time ago, Illustrator 8, and I don't know why it has to be Illustrator 8, but the fact is that it has to be a legacy Illustrator, a very old version of Illustrator. So I'm going to use Illustrator 8, and I'm going to click OK, and it's going to pop up this window. Just click OK, and now if we go to Cinema 4D, we have our main document. I'm going to press on Merge, and I'm going to select the test spline file, click open, and it's going to open this window, Adobe Illustrator Import, and here make sure that Connect Splines is unchecked, and this is the scale. You can leave it on 1. Now click OK, and you're going to see the splines here. Now you can take it a little higher and place it wherever you want, and this is the spline. So this is pretty cool. For example, if you have a vector logo that you created and you want to see how it looks on 3D, this is perfect for it because you just import the spline, and let's see, for example, you can create extrude and drop the test spline into the extrude, and you will see that it's now creating extrusion here with the spline selected. And you can choose if you want to be deeper. So this is pretty cool to create any shape that we want. Maybe because Cinema 4D has a lot of shape, but maybe you find it easier to create your own shape on Illustrator and import it here on Cinema 4D. So that's how the spline works on Cinema 4D. Now we can jump onto our main subject. So let's go to the next lesson.